Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Scandalese Gamers for those of you who are just tuning in for the very first time. And I pretty much record my Let's Plays from my legacy family, the Boulognes. And this is actually part 5, but if you guys would like to see the beginning of this Let's Play, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for one to see new videos. And go ahead and go look at my playlist because I have them all listed in order by parts. Go ahead and check that out. So as you guys can see, we're in a whole different city. We're actually in the city life, which I think it's pronounced San Masuno. Please don't quote me on that. I am absolutely horrible with names, but I decided to kind of give Ryan's life a little bit of a break and kind of focus on Adam. I haven't really played Adam at all since he's left. He left the Boulognes family legacy house. He moved into an apartment in the city when he's actually closer to his job here in the city. And yeah, he's just been living in the city since then. He actually goes visit the kids and everything as well during that time. But his apartment was extremely small. And the four younger kids actually come and visit him. He has visitation of the kids, and they stay for a couple of days, so on and so forth. And his small apartment was just not big enough for all of them. Either the kids were sleeping in his bed and he was sleeping on the couch, or vice versa. It was just, it really wasn't organized at all. So he went ahead and saved up a little bit of money, and he got a bigger apartment that will fit his family pretty much. And you know, Adam is very involved in his kids' lives, so that was really important for him to get an apartment, to get a space that was, you know, for them all, so to speak. And I went ahead and moved Jasmine in. Jasmine, for those of you guys who don't know, Jasmine is actually the woman that Adam had an affair with. Jasmine actually works with Adam in the video game career. And yeah, they had an affair and so on and so forth. So yeah, now a lot of stuff has changed, to be quite honest with you guys. I found out that Jasmine's pregnant, and I didn't get her pregnant, so I thought it was best for her to go ahead and move in with Adam, and kind of, you know, have them raise baby together. Jasmine knows nothing about babies, and of course Adam has all these kids. So I think it was, you know, really reasonable, a really good move for, you know, everybody. And as well, the kids actually warmed up to Jasmine. They actually really like her. I think the two oldest, which is Abbott and Eleanor, they have the hardest time opening up to her. But I'm going to go ahead and jump in because I feel like I'm rambling. So I kind of want to do that, like a really quick house tour before I go into gameplay. I think, you know, that is called for since this is a whole different space. Outdoors we have, you know, the front door, and it's oops, this is scary. So we have Eleanor and Everett here, and you know, the elevator's on that side over there. But we're just gonna go ahead, and we're greeted by this little space, and this house is totally Adam's type of, you know, it's just Adam's type, 100%. Adam and Jasmine's. They have similar taste. Over here we're greeted with kind of like a little drop-off table where they pretty much drop all their stuff off. We have shoes underneath there from the kids. We have like this really, really cool like ladder plants. So Jasmine keeps all of her plants right there. And we have a bicycle for the kids. When they go, they can actually ride their bikes down, you know, through the city. Right through here we have the bathroom, which is really really newly renovated, not renovated, but decorated and renovated, I guess you can say. So we have the shower here, and like a little in this house painting, and kind of like a whole bunch of clutter. You know, there are, you know, kids here, so yeah, nothing too special. Coming on out, so we're gonna go through this little doorway, and we are kind of greeted with the family table, which I thought was so beautiful, to be quite honest with you guys. And this little yellow rug that pretty much just pulls everything in together. Actually, I'm gonna go over here This room is actually the girls' room. This is where Eleanor and Everett sleep when they're here. It's kind of like their room away from their house. So they, you know, of course, Adam went ahead and got them a TV and, you know, toys, and kind of made it kind of really, really roomy for them and homey, so they don't miss home way too much. And of course, they have such a beautiful view out here. Like, they have a view of the whole entire city. Okay, so coming out here, oops, we have the boys' room. Like I said, it's a boys' room. A desk for them to do homework in, their closet, which is here, and a bookcase right here that has, you know, books and whatnot. A gaming system, of course. They can't go to their dad's house without having video games because, you know, their dad's a huge gamer. And right here, this is where Abbott sleeps, and over here with the nightlight, this is where Miles sleeps. So yeah, this is the boys' room. You know, it's really boy. I don't know why it's like blurry. I don't know. Okay, and there's suitcases, you know, suitcases and backpacks. You know, they have their stuff in it, so when they do get ready to leave to go back to Ryan's, you know, everything is all in there. And in here is kind of Adam's little workspace. You know, he has his stuff up here, which he hasn't really unpacked a lot of his, you know, sculptures and stuff of that nature. His desktop, which, you know, Miles is playing on right now. R2-D2 over there in the corner. And he just got the kids this little castle right here to keep them kind of occupied, you know, not so it'll be less boring. And of course, an easel over there, a toy chest, and, you know, little knickknacks. This wall painting is actually the same wall painting at the one at Ryan's. And through here is kind of like a little bathroom. Jasmine, of course, she went ahead and designed this bathroom, which I thought was really, really cool. So yeah. And coming out here, we're going to the dining way, and we have the kitchen where Jasmine is. I think she's frying a grilled cheese sandwich. What are you making, girl? Yeah, a grilled cheese sandwich. If you guys can look, a little bump, bam. So yeah, we have the laptop here, so she can look up recipes because Jasmine does not cook. So now that the kids are staying with them, you know, here and there, she does have to learn how to cook, and she's also a vegetarian, which I'll get into more of that. The kitchen, you know, it's really homey. We see a lot of wood and dark colors. That's just Jasmine and Adam's kind of their theme. Over here we have like a little another desk so they can do homework in, and some knickknacks up there. And here, I don't know why it's blurry. Like, over here's a desk, and we have some of baby items over here. We have the couch, little nightstand, and of course Jasmine's meditation stool, and of course Adam's over here doing a workout video. Okay, and that's their little pet dog, the little statue pet dog. And through here we kind of have the bathroom. It's pretty plain Jane. You know, I really wanted to go ahead and play them, so yeah. And right here to the left we have their bedroom. And of course, Abbott is, you know, I think he was doing homework. So yeah, here's their bed, and this is the baby's little area right here. As you guys can tell, it's a little boy, and this is kind of like the baby's nook. The baby's gonna be in here with them. That's one of Jasmine's. Jasmine just wants to breastfeed the baby, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think that's the whole entire house. So yeah, Adam is very sad. He just had a divorce. Their divorce was about, I think, a day or two ago. So he's still feeling. He has 16 more hours until his very sad trait goes away. Of course he's very sad. You know, Adam and Ryan were together since their young adult, you know, years, and they have the twins, and it's very hard. You know, you think you're gonna be with somebody for the rest of your life, and you're not. So yeah, right now, I don't think I've ever played Jasmine, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give a little look. She's kind of not punkish, but she's young, to be quite honest with you guys. She's very young, and she has tattoos, and she loves metal music, and I mean, completely different from Ryan. And I think that's what kind of attracted Adam to her. You know, her hair is like this greenish color, and I made her, and she's very, very beautiful. You know, loud color nails, and she's learning how to cook right now. She's also vegetarian, which I said that during the home tour. She's a vegetarian, And let's go ahead and look at some of her traits really fast. She's a genius, she's a kleptomaniac, she's a vegetarian, she's a quick learner. And some of her skills, she has a 1 in charisma, 1 in comedy, a 5 in cooking, a 3 in logic, a 6 in programming, a 7 in video gaming, a 2 in wellness, and that's pretty much it. And her relationship with the family is, you know, they're good friends, right? No, what are they? Friends, yeah. So she's been working really hard on that. She's also in her 2nd trimester, but I do have the master control, so I can also keep her in the same pregnancy, because I don't want her pregnancy to go by extremely fast. I don't want that because it kind of doesn't play in my storyline here. But yeah, let's go ahead and push play. So yeah, she's just cooking a grilled cheese sandwich because it's dinner time, and I'm pretty sure these kids need to finish homework. And see, yeah, he's not done. Uh-oh. Yeah, Abbott needs to go ahead and do some homework. Everett, baby girl, what are you doing? Nothing. So I'm just gonna have her come in here and play doctor. And what can she do? I guess she can come in here and talk to her dad. You know, just wait until dinner is ready. Oh, dinner is ready. Perfect, perfect. So I'm just gonna have them eat really fast, and what's cooking good looking? It smells great in the hallway. What? Girl, bye. You're not getting no food from us. That's really weird. You have to go to the bathroom, so go ahead and go to the bathroom. So yeah, Jasmine is just cleaning up her dishes right now. She needs to go to the bathroom like now before her bladder explodes. Clearly, I don't want to be disturbed, lady. There we go. Everybody come eat. Come eat, come eat, come eat. Everybody. So yeah, everybody's eating right now, and Jasmine is kind of in the bathroom. Poor Jasmine. This is pretty much her first pregnancy, so she really doesn't even know like what the heck is going on half the time. But I can sit her down and she can kind of just have like a family time with the kids. Ask them how their day at school was doing. Oh, Adam still has these headphones. Okay, perfect.